instructor Stephanie Yursitz. Please feel free to just call me Stephanie. This video is going to cover how this class works to alleviate any confusion on your end. And you have to watch this video in order for your syllabus quiz to open and then in order to avoid being dropped. So just to make sure we're all on the same page before we go forward in the term. I'm in my PCC right now. I am going to go to Desire to Learn. And then I'm going to select our class, which is Math 105. Okay, so here's our home page. Here are where our announcements will be. So you can see here's our announcement for the first week. Kind of just walks you through a general schedule. So to make sure you can stay on top of things and not procrastinate. I know that feeling well. I fight it all the time. Here is a photo of my two little guys, Louie and Flash. And here's some information about me. Due to the coronavirus, I don't have physical office hours, but I will still have office hours. And this is not by any means the only time I can meet, and I will go further into that in a second. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the course calendar. So here you will see what we have planned every week. So please look at this daily, maybe not daily, but definitely weekly, right? If not numerous times throughout the week. It tells you what is due. So on this side is what we'll be doing. And on this side is what is due Monday at 11 p.m. Okay, this could be updated throughout the term, so don't get too attached to this. This is a live HTML, so I will always tell you if I change anything. But please just get in the habit of looking back here. Printing it is wonderful, but just in case anything changes, especially with the predicament we are in right now. So content is where you will find, your course syllabus, information, what is due that first Thursday at 11 p.m., right? So that was in the email. It's also on, if we go back here, our course home. Here are the three things that are due. If I look right here and I highlight, those three things are due Thursday by 11 p.m. Okay, so remember you have to watch this video in order for the syllabus quiz to open. Okay, let me go back to content. Okay, so we're back in this welcome module. So this is going to talk about everything that's due that we just discussed. Then how the class is going to move forward is, so here's module 1. And we're covering two sections, 1.1 and 1.2. So this talks about the introduction of what we're going to learn, our learning outcomes, and our activities, okay? Then the next piece are your notes and video lectures. So what you're going to do in this class is, here are the notes right here, and then here are the videos. So you're going to play this video while you take these notes. Now, I know since campus is not open, you might not have access to a printer, which is absolutely okay. I know mine barely works for me. So you can handwrite these. You can take them on a tablet if you like. You can type them. I think that might be a little annoying, but maybe not for you all. I don't care how you take these notes, whatever feels comfortable to you. You will be submitting these notes when you come in to take your midterm. They are part of your grade. So make sure you are taking these notes. I break them up into sections. So in case you're like, oh wait, when you're doing your homework, I forgot about conditional statements. You can just go to that video versus rewatching the entire thing. Okay, so let's just say you've taken your notes because you watched the videos, and then at that point, here are the next section, the notes and the videos. And then here is what you need to do. So if you ever forget what you need to do, it's always in your course calendar or it's within this submodule, okay? So it looks like, okay, I have to do an introduction post. Um, there I am, woohoo. Just to, build some community. It's very challenging these days, right? What a different time. So I'm going to try my best to build community within our classroom as much as we can. And then you're going to go to My Open Math online homework, okay? Which will take you right here, and you will use your username and password. This is part of the deal. I sent out an email about how to sign up for it. This is one of the 3 things you have to do to avoid being dropped. And then when you're in my math lab, you can also, or My Open Math, I meant to say, you can also access it here. And it doesn't matter which class we are, but you'll choose the one that only shows up on yours. Then you'll see here when you go through and you do your homework, it's going to grade it automatically, okay? And then on my end, I have to go back and update it to grades. So here's your Math 105 text. This is awesome. It's free, like I mentioned. And please use it as an extra resource. Okay, so that's pretty much the layout of the class. I'm going to go back to course calendar. So you'll see here the things that are due, okay? So we just talked about that Module 1 discussion posts and then My Open Math sections. Now again, I'm not collecting these notes weekly. However, you are going to turn them in when you take your midterm, and then the second portion of the class you'll turn them in when you take your final for a grade. So please, there's no sense in waiting to do them, right? Because they're only going to help you do your homework. And I honestly create the notes looking at the homework to make sure that you have examples for everything. And then if you still have questions, you want to go up and check out the textbook here. And then you also, let me go back to my math lab actually. If you have a question here, sorry, My Open Math, I always do that. If you have a question on this, whatever, this homework question, please use this option because what it does is these problems are different. They randomize them. So this will send me the direct question you're working on so then I can figure out what's happening. And please always email me what you've tried, not I don't get it, okay? All right, so here you can find discussions and here are assignments. So what that is something like your homework write-up number 1, okay? Or the other one that's due the very first week actually is our student information form. Now you don't have to, you can go to assignments to find those things, but I didn't want you to look in too many places. So when you are in content, whatever is due that week will always be in this to-do module, okay? So you don't have to look anywhere else. You just go to this to-do module and you'll be like, okay, I did that, check off. Okay, I did my online homework. Okay, and if there's a write-up, it would be there, and I'm going to turn it in. Okay, so now for it being everything's remote these days, I added online tutoring because you can't go to the tutoring center, so you can access online tutoring here. I don't want you by any means to rely on this. This is just an extra resource if you want it. I am always around, so please email me if you have any questions. The other thing I wanted to mention was, let me go ahead and look at this as a student actually because it looks a little just different. I'm going to go to these online rooms and you will see here are all my office hours, okay? So I just chose 3 to 4:30, Monday through Thursdays. So if you have any questions, you would just select this link and it will bring you into my office hours where you can show your video screen, I can show my video screen. I actually even have like I made a little mock whiteboard so I can work out problems for you to see. So that is always an option. If 3 to 4:30 does not work for you, which, it was very hard to figure out a time that would work for everyone due to what we're going through, just send me an email and I'm happy to set up a one-on-one meeting. Okay, so I think that covers it. The one last thing I'm just going to mention, because I don't want you to get dropped from the class, is remember you have to do these 3 things in order to not get dropped from the class. The other I wanted to mention with your assignments, you go here. When you upload it, please, I'm begging you, you're going to upload it as a PDF and it's going to be a single file PDF. Now, I wanted to make a video on this, but all of us have different technology at our home, so there are plenty of ways to upload this. If I look here and just see what this looks like, there are some things even listed here, some apps on how you can upload it as a PDF. I think Adobe is free, so you shouldn't have to spend money to upload it. But if you're having problems uploading it as a single file, please email me because it will not accept multiple files. Okay, so what that means is you're just making it like multiple pages into one file, and that's a really beneficial thing to have on your resume, even because that's how you have to upload typically resumes and such. Okay, I think that covers it. Thank you so much. And I really, really look forward to working with you. And I cannot tell you enough, you are not alone in this. I am here to help you through this class. So, and I also want to say this is by far the best math class. Students always tell me that, and I really feel it. So I'm really excited. If you haven't liked math before, I really am hoping this class changes your mind. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye bye.